from the heart of New York City.
It's Today with Jenna
and Sheinelle.
With today's guest co-host, actress Nia Long, plus Hollywood superstar Ryan Gosling and actress Kathryn Newton.
Everything feels alright with Jenna and Sheinelle. We're shining today.
Hi everyone, it is Wednesday, March 18th. Jenna is on a well-deserved spring break. So look who we have this morning. We have actress Nia Long. She's our guest co-host today. My heart's a Twitter.
Oh, mine too,
How do you
because I
feel?
watch you every morning. This is like, yeah, I'm like having an out-of-body experience right now.
Well, it's mutual adoration. We've loved everything you've done.
Thank
I want to
you.
set the stage because before we dig into the show today, which is going to be amazing, I want to give you your flowers. I'm out of breath from our walk. Okay.
Me too, girl.
Everything, because we were like, we've loved everything you've been in. So
Yes.
let's talk about it, shall we? Boys in the Hood, The Best Man, and of course, remember that one? You probably can look at these roles.
I remember exactly how I felt that day.
Really? Even in that
Yes.
scene, which is
Yes.
iconic. Don't get me started on Love Jones, because I am Jones, but it was too mature at the time, and then now I'm all about it, all the things. So we thought it was interesting. You know, everybody is doing these 90s look backs. Yeah, and that was like, are you kidding me? Nia Long in the 90s? So look at this 90s tribute video of her. And then
This
we'll chat.
is
And then
wild.
we'll chat.
My son actually.
Give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't wanna go home right now.
I mean, that has to feel good.
It does. It's
Right?
a celebration of the work, of the body of the work, of the women that I've had the opportunity to play, the time, the dedication, the yeses, the nos, the kids.
Did you feel like when they showed this, the lineup of who was going to be the guest co-host for the week, when they put your picture up, my phone was like zzz, 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 and it was from all areas of my life. It was like my girlfriends in Philly are like, "Oh, you're so lucky, Nia." The guys are like, "Oh, my crush," even though now they're like 60 with 4 kids. But you were that girl. Did you know it then, and do you still know it now?
I mean, I have to know it,
Yeah.
right? Because that's the thing that gets us going every day.
So you knew you were the hot girl.
Well, I didn't know I
'cause
was the hot girl.
Not everybody could put on a white tank top and jean shorts.
well, I
it was
was
like before
12.
Beyonce was doing Crazy in Love. She was rocking the white tank top and shorts. You know
I
what I
was
mean?
definitely doing it before Beyonce.
Yeah,
We love Beyonce.
we do, but I'm just
That
saying.
was at Jones Beach, actually, and I remember it was one of my very first photo shoots, and I was scared to death, and I pulled these things out of my closet, and I was like, jean booty shorts are always a good idea.
Sure, of course.
And it worked, right? So I think, look, the 90s was a special time. It was sort of this birth of artistic energy, and I'm just really lucky to be a part of what we created, that era. Yeah.
And what I love now is that you're still going. And now you're starring in the upcoming Michael Jackson biopic.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about your role. Are you Kathryn?
I play
You're the
Kathryn
mom.
Jackson. I play the matriarch of the family. It is, these are huge.
With Coleman Domingo.
Coleman, who's amazing. I love him.
So both of you guys get to show your acting chops. How was it working with Coleman?
I love him. He's like a brother. We had a great time, and he does a wonderful job. Oh, that was a selfie we took at a party. I love him.
Did you ever meet Michael?
I did meet Michael. I met Michael at a Stevie Wonder concert with John Singleton in the middle of a stairwell. And John was like, "Hey, I want you to meet my friend Michael."
Look at this.
And I look, John Singleton, God rest his soul. I look up and it's Michael Jackson. He goes, "Nia Long, I love your work." And I think I almost rolled down the staircase. I was like, "But you're Michael Jackson. You're not supposed to know me."
Wow.
And I will never forget that. But the other interesting thing in the connection and how life is just so beautiful in this way is my mother used to work for his record label.
Really?
So as a little girl, I would see photos of Michael like across her desk. And so there's always been this MJ energy in my life. So to now play Kathryn Jackson, it is an honor. And I just think it's a great film. And I'm excited for families to go to the movies. You know?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
That experience is
unlike
so
anything
important.
other. I still feel like we need to go into a theater,
Yes,
get your
and get your
popcorn,
snacks.
the sound, and then be like transported
And then
somewhere.
just don't go to the restroom.
Yeah,
Hold your, just hold
hold your
it
potty.
until the movie is
Until
over.
it's over. I love it.
Too good.
Oh, I can't wait. You sold it. So that, and
yes,
you've written a new memoir.
I'm still finishing. I'm going home.
Oh, you're not finished with it.
Well,
it's still in progress.
I'm like I'm trying to figure out the ending because every season of your life begins and is a new beginning, and then there's also an ending. So how do you reconcile that and leave space to continue to grow and feel and be a woman?
Well, I can't wait to see how it turns out. I mean, the memoir,
I'll
not
come
like
back.
life. Of course.
Oh, life too. Well,
yeah.
We're gonna. I thought we were
about
friends.
to be. No, we are.
Okay,
Like we had a mutual girl fan thing going on.
And we're the same height. It's
I know.
Good. It's really cute.
Power to 5 foot.
You guys
people.
should see it.
So I imagine, I've never written a memoir, but
yeah.
it was probably healing, but there are tough parts too. What was the most healing for you so far when you were writing it? What would you say?
I would say reconciling the relationship with my father. He passed away from COVID, and I didn't have the closest relationship with him growing up. And so my story is really told through that experience as a young woman, but also getting to the place where you realize that once people get older, and life is kind of closer to death, that you have to practice full-on forgiveness and allowing him. And the last thing he said to me was, I'm okay now because I know my daughters love me. And it was such a beautiful, I'm gonna cry. It was such a beautiful way for me to celebrate the life that I missed with him, but also his passing over to the next realm. And so it's very healing. You know, when you decide to take on these big projects, you gotta be vulnerable.
You do. And you know what's interesting is what I've learned, when you share, you're healing others too.
Absolutely.
How many people are dealing with maybe a mother or a father and things were unreconciled, and they would see you and they wouldn't know it, right? Because I just told you, you're Nia Long, you're this, and all of that time you were holding something.
I was holding pain. Yeah.
You know what else I think will be healing?
Yeah.
Because half of our play dates are with co-parents.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh gosh, yes.
Right? And you're co-parenting. How is that?
It's great.
Yeah?
We really have found a nice balance where I have my work, he has his work, the kids are happy. I mean, listen, we'll do a vacation every now and then.
Is there drama? You know, some parents would say, I don't want to go on vacation with him, or the other would be like, I don't want to.
Well, you put the kids first, right? You put the kids first, you keep the emotion out of it, and I'm sure I get on his nerves because he definitely gets on mine when we're on vacation.
Yeah, I mean,
but we're friends, and there's a mutual respect, and we have a you know, a commitment to doing what's great for our kids. The thing is, too, you can decide for yourself what your family looks like and how you and what those dynamics are. You don't have to follow any rules.
I believe it. So I come from a blended family. My mom's been divorced. I went through a divorce twice. Once I was a baby, and then I was in 8th or 9th grade.
Yeah.
And I turned out just fine.
Yes.
I feel like I never heard my mom say a mumbling word ever negative about my father and vice versa.
Yes.
And we were like the Black Brady Bunch, and it just
works.
It just works.
It works if you want it to work.
I think so. Okay,
right?
wait. We gotta go.
Where are we going?
Before we go to commercial break.
Are we moving sets?
No, I know, right? I heard. So I don't have people sliding into my DMs.
Oh gosh.
But because you are still the hot girl, and now you're, you know, people think single and ready to mingle or hope. Do you get the folks that are like, knock knock?
I have a lot of young men in my DM.
Do they? But then you can click on a profile and do you go, maybe?
I'm like, let me see your bank account statement.
What do you think it is? Do you think they're like, oh, Nia Long? Because, you know, I have a feeling there are probably some guys who are probably like, oh, man, she's the poster.
I feel like they're testing waters to experience the experience, and I'm not down with that. I'm too busy for that.
Yeah. So do you want to date, you think?
I mean, I'm kind of dating, but like closet dating, I guess you could say.
That's fair. So you're not lonely.
I'm never lonely. Girl, I can have a whole party by myself.
Well, that's true. That's true. We had Kiki on. Do you guys remember? She broke the internet when she said, sure, I'll be with someone, but I don't need him to live in my house.
Down the street.
You agree? He doesn't need to be in the house?
I mean, sometimes he needs to be in the house.
But other than that, you're good.
I'm good. I think I've gotten to a place where I really enjoy my own company. I work a lot, and my priorities are different. And I've always been in a relationship, so it's kind of nice to not be in one.
It's inspiring.
It is. It's good. It's
I
good,
like
girl.
you.
Self-love.
Okay.
Self-love.
I'm here for it. Okay, coming up, we have a great show for you from the new horror comedy Ready or Not 2. Actress Kathryn Newton is here. But first, we are catching up with Hollywood superstar Ryan Gosling. He has a new movie called Project Hail Mary. And we'll hear all about it right after this. Thank you, Nia. The studio has been buzzing all morning long because Ryan Gosling is in the building. Throughout his career, he has given us some of the most memorable performances in movies like Crazy Stupid Love, La La Land, and Barbie.
And now Ryan is starring in the new movie Project Hail Mary. He plays a middle school science teacher who goes to space to save the world and winds up befriending an alien. Take a look.
Hi, Grace.
You're in a ball.
So Rocky, no Diane, Grace atmosphere. I come up.
Oh, you're coming up.
Foreign body detected.
Grace and Rocky, big science. How to kill astrophage together. I keep going this way? This room boring.
Rocky!
Science, save Earth, save Earth. Good plan. What this down here question? Amazing. Rocky want to see human technology. Dirty. Why room so messy?
Well,
question.
I wasn't expecting company, was I?
Okay. This is going to be a hit. You know when
Yeah.
you just know.
Yeah.
You know that you know. So you play this science teacher, as we explained, who goes to space to save the world. I think there's hope there. Like you end up kind of leaning into it, and you feel hope. But how would you set it up, or how would you explain it?
I think just like that. I think it's this writer Andy Weir is such a special writer. He's such a special voice right now because he has. He writes science fiction, but we're so saturated in these dystopian future narratives that we've been in for the last decade that it feels like those negative outcomes are inevitable.
Yeah.
It just feels like predestined at this point. And I think what Andy does, which is really, I find really special, is that he sort of gives us an opportunity to pivot from that narrative and to see the future as something that's not necessarily something to fear, but just to be solved. And he reminds us that we are capable of incredible things as human beings, that human history.
Love that.
So good.
It's so hopeful, especially now in these times. We really need some inspiration,
Yeah, and it's great, I think, because it's not like unearned optimism. It's not just for the sake of it. He reminds us that all the great achievements in human history started as impossible ideas. And we as human beings make impossible things possible all the time. It's kind of our thing.
Yeah, and you and I were just talking about the fact that I can't relate to this, but you were impressed by the fact that he filmed alone. Was it like 100 days?
100 days. What was that like?
It was confronting.
Yes.
I wouldn't recommend it. It's not good for your.
It's a little lonely.
Yes.
Right?
You go a lot of places, but what was amazing about it was that, that's the story, is this
Isolation.
This science teacher is stuck in space.
It's a little like the science teacher.
The glasses.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
The quirky
I love the glasses and your
What's the
children.
story?
It was my daughter's idea. I
they're
was
good. I
was
like
playing with
these.
the character, and I threw on some glasses, and I thought, this is cliche, like to wear glasses to play a scientist.
Yeah.
And my daughter was like, you do look smarter in glasses. And I was
love
like,
that.
then I will wear them. Thank you.
Yes. I love that.
Wow.
Is that one of the reasons, we talk to actors a lot and actresses, and they say they want to do projects sometimes that their kids can see and enjoy. Was that the case for you as well, or?
Yeah, I think, Ava and I would love to have a kind of one of those core memory moments in a movie theater with our kids. Like we had them as kids, and we haven't really had that. And, so much of what they see or that's out there seems like just designed to scare them, and there's like a sense of hopelessness.
How old is she?
About it. They're 9 and 11.
9 and 11.
Oh, those are sweet ages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we wanted to make something that was like not just for them, but kind of, and not to be too like lofty, but for their generation, that
It's
was
so
something that
great.
was about science and about STEM, like making STEM cool and
Imagination. Kids need to feel like they have that freedom to like imagine.
yeah, and
escape.
believe that in the competency of human beings, and to remind them that and even individually, which is the journey of this character, is that he doesn't believe in himself, you know, and so what he realizes is that he's capable of great things, and that's true for all of us.
Yeah.
We just have to be put in the circumstances that bring them out.
You know, you brought up something I think is interesting. Lately, when we think about aliens, we think about them being scary. And so when I was watching it, he becomes like this lovable alien.
Yeah,
I love
people
that.
love this book so much. You know, I've never been more confident in a film, because take me out of it, it already was a book that people loved. They already loved these characters. They already loved the story. When we started making it, the fandom was so intense that it was, well, I mean, like the pressure made the diamond kind of thing, but it was scary because people love Rocky so much that they were very intense about how we were going to reflect him, you know. And I think what's been such a relief and so gratifying is that so many of the book fans have seen the film now, and they feel like that's the Rocky that they read about.
Yeah. Our crew has been holding this, and I don't want them to hold it in vain. Okay. I don't know if you still knit, but we heard you learned how to knit.
I don't knit anymore.
Yeah, we heard that you don't knit anymore, but I felt like he was holding it.
This is really nice. Thank you. This is yours?
Yeah, and he like wants to
This is your
give it to you.
personal kit.
Like literally, we weren't going to bring it up because we heard you don't knit anymore.
These are
but
high-end needles.
Exactly. So I kind of feel like you need to knit just because.
I need a hat. It's cold here.
There you go.
Do you all knit at all?
No. But he held it for like 6 minutes, so I felt like we kind of.
Thank you.
We had to do that. Well, Project Hail Mary.
I used to knit.
Face
Maybe I should. Maybe I should take it back up again.
I kind of feel like you should. You can
good.
knit something like what you're wearing right now.
This is way out of my skill
inspired.
set. I could make a scarf.
Okay, there you go, which would be nice.
Yeah.
Project Hail Mary hits theaters on Friday.
Up next, from ombre lips to candlelit skin, the new fresh makeup trends for the spring. After this.
All right, it is time to elevate your look for spring with global makeup artist and beauty expert, Cindy Watson.
And Cindy has 3 makeup trends you'll be seeing a lot of this season. I need to know this lip liner look right now.
Shall we dig in?
Let's do it. So
Okay.
statement lips, it's all about that. It is trending, not just the trend.
Okay.
And what you do is you really start to trace your lips with a deeper shade first, right?
Is this considered the ombre lips?
This is the ombre lip.
Okay.
And it's all about contrast. So
Okay.
you want to make sure, it doesn't matter what color it is, it's not about nude, it's not about bright, it's whatever you love, but it's about contrasting. So you start with a darker liner, then it's gradient. So you want to gradiate that lip so that it pops. Then once you've done that, you take, I have 2 shades here, and I'll take that lighter shade.
You know
and
what?
that's-
You guys are like painters. That's why they call you
Yes.
artists.
That's
because I think we go to the store, we buy one shade, we put it on, and we call it a day. But you're doing all sorts of layering here.
That's right. And you know who else does this? You see it a lot on Rihanna. She does this a lot. And then, so you can wear it matte, which we have here on Aisha.
Oh, you're right. There you go.
Okay.
That's a very 90s look, by the way.
Hello.
Is it?
Yes.
What, the radiant
color.
or the
Just not necessarily, we didn't call it ombre, but the
No, we
lining of
didn't.
the lips was definitely a thing. Like even a darker shade.
Like almost, well, black.
Yeah.
We did black.
We did. I did
Okay.
a dark berry for sure.
There you go. Look at this, how it pops with that gloss.
Oh, yeah,
pretty.
that's
So
good.
like a nude gloss on this shade.
I love that.
How
Okay,
gorgeous.
Let's go to this next
Okay.
one. Okay, our next trend, beautiful, candle-lit skin.
Yes.
Hi, Erica. Hi. Okay, now what are we doing with Erica?
So
oh,
you
look
can
at that.
see what we're doing.
That's
I mean,
pretty.
look at that trend. I
Beautiful,
mean,
glowing
glowing
skin.
from within. So just imagine when you're out to dinner and you're under that candlelight and you know that's the best time to snap that photo. That's the way you want to look.
Ooh,
and
look at
how
her.
you get
Beautiful
Oh, my
skin. Look at
gosh.
this pretty girl.
right? So I mean,
Make us
stunning.
look like her.
I mean, that's what I'm doing. So you take a serum-based foundation. So it's really about skin forward. You want to take care of your skin today. So with that, I have 2 different cocktails.
Okay.
You can either take one with like a micronized glow to it and add it to your foundation.
Wait, I've never even seen that. I've seen serums, but this is like a milky one. What is
yeah,
that?
it's got glow. It's got micronized pearls in it.
And you
that's
mix it
nice.
with your
You
foundation?
Mix it with your foundation. So once you do that, just turn a little bit, and then you just dot it, and it gives you a glow. But where you're going to get most of the glow is by putting it directly
Onto the skin.
on the skin. You can put it in the T-zone.
Is it a specific kind of serum that we're looking for?
Well, hyaluronic acid is probably the best serum to go for
I love
because it holds 3 times 300 times its weight in water.
Okay.
So you're going to get that.
Vitamin
amazing.
C is also really good.
Do you use vitamin C? What do you
Absolutely.
use? Your
Vitamin-
skin's doing.
Well,
Look at this.
I use Estee Lauder, honey.
Oh, well, hello.
There we
Of
go.
course.
Check out that glow.
Yeah.
You
That's
see what
pretty.
the drops do?
I love that.
Just like that.
Advanced night repair is my thing.
Oh, really?
You should try. I'll get you some.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Okay, so lastly, hi, Christine.
Hi.
Okay, she's wearing a draped blush.
This trend is going to
Oh, I
be the
love this.
substitute for
that.
really hard
So
bronzer.
pretty.
So how beautiful is this?
So how do you do it so that you don't look like, girl, what did you just do to your face?
Exactly. If you see Christine straightforward, you can see one side is done regular and the other side is done like we typically smile and do a blush, but this one is draped all the way up. So how you do that is you turn your face just a little. There we go. You
Get out
start
of
at
your
the
shot.
temples.
I'm looking at my
You
face.
can be in my shot.
No.
And take those dots
where's the
just
mark?
like
Yeah.
that. Just like that. And
Okay.
you want to use a cream blush for sure. And your fingers, you can use a brush as well, but this cream blush is so nice.
You can also put that on the lip too, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
I
you
like
want to
that
take
lip.
it
It's nice.
all
Yeah.
the way under the eyes, like so. Look how
Beautiful
that's starting,
lift.
looking so beautiful.
Is there a shade that's trendy right now?
Oh, it is.
What
It's
is
this
that?
red right here. It looks like slopes, like you're right off the ski slopes. And it's like a woody red. So pretty.
It's pretty.
And then
I
right
love
back into
that.
the hairline.
Pretty. You have to go somewhere today. Where are you
Now
going?
take a look at how that, look at that
Your
flush.
makeup done.
Really
That looks
beautiful.
so good. I love it. Cindy, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Cindy.
Doable looks. All right, up next, another beautiful person, actress Kathryn Newton.
She's starring in the Ready or Not sequel, and we'll get the sneak peek after this.
Many of you know Kathryn Newton from her role as Reese Witherspoon's daughter in the hit TV show Big Little Lies. She's also a certified scream queen, starring in movies like Freaky, Abigail, and Lisa Frankenstein.
Now Kathryn is starring in the horror comedy Ready or Not 2, Here I Come. Kathryn plays Faith, who has an unorthodox reunion with her estranged sister. So let's take a look.
Look at you.
What are you doing here?
Well, I'm still your emergency contact. So, thanks for that.
Who are you?
Faith McCauley, who are you?
Family?
Biologically speaking, yeah, we're sisters, but we're not family.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a few minutes. Then I'm gonna take you to the station. Get that statement.
What happened?
You wouldn't believe me.
Ooh,
I
hey
love
girl.
it. I like it when you can watch a clip and just.
Yes.
Yeah.
She dropped the mic.
Yeah, she did it.
So I heard this film was written exactly and especially for you.
It sure was.
And
How
how'd
cool
that
is
feel?
that?
I know, it's always a special thing.
It was a big honor because, you know, people they always say, oh, we're going to work with you again, we'll work with you again. And then they actually did. Matt and Tyler were the directors of Abigail. And I guess they liked something I did. They saw
something right?
Yeah, I did something right. And they're really my favorite directors. And they kind of played Parent Trap with me and Samara.
Oh.
They told me that I was going to be in the movie, but I didn't believe them. And then
Yeah.
they invited us both to a party. And we had actually done a movie together, 3 Billboards, outside Ebbing, Missouri. So we knew of each other. But this was different. This was different. And it was cool to read a script the first time. It had Kat in it. It had my name in it. And
So you knew it was, yeah. And that doesn't happen a lot for us actresses. We kind of have to get scrappy sometimes.
yeah, you got to make it work.
You have
right?
to make it work. I've changed names. I'm like, I don't really feel like this
No.
character.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I hadn't
it
even
can
thought about
happen,
that.
right?
I was kind of wishing they'd keep Kat, but it just would have been too meta. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
I have to at least act a little bit.
I love
Right.
that.
Yeah.
So you said something happened on the first day of filming that you'd never forget.
Oh, I mean, there's some things that you just don't forget, but like I said, it was my second movie with Matt and Tyler, so
Yeah.
I think when you develop a relationship with people, they start to pull things out of you or take you past your limit, maybe. And I thought it was like a comedy, and it is a comedy. There's a lot of comedy in this movie, but it's also a horror film. So I took like 11 takes the first day to get to a level of horror and terror.
Were you just not like terrified enough?
Right, like I needed to be more scared, more scared, more scared. I'm
Did
like,
you
what
feel-
is
what does
going
that
on?
feel like when they're
I'm
telling
usually
you-
like a 2-take kind of girl.
Me too.
Like I'm good.
After 2, I'm tired.
One's
It's time
pretty
to
great.
move on. Yeah.
I'm like, 1, we got it. But really, I think it's them knowing more so what I'm capable of and realizing what movie you're in
Finding
on the
that
first
tone.
day. It was at an 11 right away. This movie starts at an 11 and it doesn't go down.
I love that.
Yeah.
Can we talk about Big Little Lies for a moment?
Okay.
I'm obsessed.
I know.
And I'm always waiting. You start in the first 2 seasons, and there's so many fans who are just waiting for the third.
How cool.
And it's coming back. What can you tell us?
I think I can tell you that it's an honor to be on a show that's in such high demand to come back.
That's so
And I
much.
hope
I don't know if you could
I
tell
hope
us.
I'm in
That's
it.
so much. There's so much information you just gave us. I don't even know what to do with it.
We're looking more for a storyline.
We gotta cut this.
You know what I
Cut
love?
this.
First of all, the theme song, that alone, right?
Talk
but
about it.
then the waves and the ocean and the
colors,
house.
the colors.
The house is amazing.
The people, the cast. It's an amazing cast. David E. Kelly, the writers are amazing.
All right, you gave us a little more.
Yeah, so we'll see. I think it's happening.
It's gonna happen.
They've trained her
Yeah,
not to say
very
anything.
good.
I know. I should never speak. I don't know why I'm here.
No, you're doing great. So you started in soaps.
I sure did.
And I started on Guiding Light, and you were in All My Children.
Yes.
Wasn't that a wild experience?
It was wild because, do you remember, I was 4. So
Yeah.
all I remember is kind of like how the stage looks. You know, it felt like I was on a stage. The cameras were big, like these cameras. I would
my God,
that was me. Yeah, that's me. So you can imagine walking into like the wardrobe room. It felt like Narnia.
Yes.
So that's really all I remember is like, and then being freaked out by like the fake food and the fake props. and
Everything is fake.
Everything's fake.
And it goes so. We used to have to memorize like 15 pages a day.
Really?
Yeah. It was like intense.
Yeah, and I do remember that. I think it's all training. There's
is.
no mistakes. It helps me.
I was just about to say, because now look at you.
Now look
I
at me
know.
now.
Now we have Ready or Not 2, Here I Come, which is in theaters on Friday.
That's right.
Thank you. for coming
Next
this morning.
up, the latest
you.
trend in parenting that's getting a lot of attention. Find out what's best for your family after this. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Let's talk about parenting for a moment, shall we? When it
Yes,
comes to parenting, it's never one size fits all. Each family has to do what's best for them.
Gentle parenting has been a popular approach for years, but now a new parenting style is gaining momentum.
All right, let's take a look and then we'll chat.
I want to know all about this.
Gentle parenting, an approach to raising children that's light on discipline and heavy on feelings, has shaped Gen Z.
Thinking about how they feel, you're always more gentle in your response to them.
But now, some parents are exhausted by the emotional toll
Instead of feeling guided, a lot of parents just ended up feeling shame.
and worry about these gentle kids going out into the real world.
Gentle parented kids give themselves away immediately. It's the arguing, the negotiating.
Enter FAFO parenting.
F around and find out. This kind of parenting prioritizes teaching children accountability through tangible repercussions.
Parenting experts say, depending on the child, both approaches can work.
The best parenting advice you've ever heard.
All feelings are welcome. All behaviors are not.
Perhaps the most effective strategy lies somewhere in between. All right, so here to talk more about this family is family psychologist and author Dr. Jen Hartstein and journalist and author Erica Suter. Hi to both of you guys.
Hi, good morning.
So we're going to take this a step at a time. This is a hot topic because I'll start with you, Dr. Jen. When we talk about gentle parenting, I think a lot of people are feeling like, you know what, this gentle parenting is leading to gentle kids who aren't as resilient. And what did I do wrong? Because now they're crying, or I don't feel like they have enough grit. So first, let's back up. And let's talk about gentle parenting as far as how it came about.
Sure. So I think the thing is, right, we think about gentle parenting. It's been around a long time. It's been around probably 20 plus years. But I think during COVID, when we were around our kids more and everyone was more dysregulated, we started to notice things that we needed to do differently. And what does that look like? And do we need to kind of get on the level and be down on the ground with them and really kind of be in their feelings and let them do it? And softer and more gentle and all of those things, which has some merit, right? There are some kids who really need that. But I think the other, and it teaches kids emotional resilience in a lot of ways. But like that one clip where it doesn't necessarily teach them what to do with their feelings in the bigger part of the world, it often isn't enough time for us. We don't have enough time. We got to get out of the house by a certain time. Like, we don't always have enough time to roll with that. There are some limitations, but it does teach our children what emotions are, how to express them, how to be in them. But then there's some limits.
Another step after that. Like, what's the next step after we've examined our feelings and
Yeah.
emotions?
All right, so then let's bring you in here. Let's talk about, is it FAFO or FAFO?
It is
FAFO. So we're not going to say it on TV, but it's F around and find out. Let's say mess around and oh, there you go. Fool around and find out. Well, it started out as a joke. You see it on Instagram. The parents are like, you know what, mess around and find out if you do this.
Right.
That seems like it's the opposite end of the spectrum.
Yeah. Well, it's the idea that your behavior has natural consequences. So a very popular one is that, oh, if the kid wants to go outside in 0-degree weather with no coat, fine, I'm going to let them freeze. Or if they're not studying for their exam and they get a 0, it affects their grade, I'm not going to go in and save them.
Yes.
Accountability.
Yeah.
So there's some positives because you learn from your failures, right? And so it teaches them resilience and grit and how to pick themselves up and how to kind of move forward in this world that can be very unforgiving and cold. So there are a lot of positives, but there are parents who say it is too harsh. And a lot of parents feel that they do need to step in and help their kids, and they don't want to see their kids fail. So it's, when you talk about gentle parenting and FAFO, we think that there should be like a happy medium.
And doesn't it also depend on the child?
Absolutely.
Yes. Because I'm a mom of 2 and my children both need very different things.
14 and 25.
Yes.
Right. And they need different things because of their ages. They need different things potentially because of their gender. They need different things because of their personality.
Who they are, their spirits even. What are they into? What's their,
100%. And I think that's a big part of this that we've discussed at different times of just, you might have a kid who is a more highly feeling, highly sensitive kid who needs a little bit more on the gentle parenting side. And they don't have to be calm. Right?
No.
They need to be calmer so we can move forward. We know that when we're really dysregulated, our frontal lobes don't work. We don't make good decisions. There's no reasoning with them. Think about your kids when they're having a moment that you can't talk to them. So we do need to co-regulate in those moments. But that co-regulation might need to be within 5 minutes, not within 15 or 20. And then we need to keep it moving. So I think that's important to remember.
So you call this happy medium calm authority, right?
Calm authority. It's the idea that it's boundaries and warmth. So it's not authoritarian and it's not permissive. It's authority. And so that your kids need to know that there will be consequences. So let me give you an example. Your kid's throwing a ball in the house. You've told him before, don't throw the ball, you're going to break something. They do it again. You're like, look, I know that you're frustrated that I'm taking the ball away, but this was the rule. The ball's going away. Right?
I wouldn't even do that. I'd just take the ball and be done. The whole game would be over.
Right. Well, that's how I was. That's how I was raised.
It would just be, first of all, the ball wouldn't be in the house.
Oh, okay, fair.
No, I'm not making a joke, but I think there's this fine line between doing what's necessary and actually creating healthy boundaries so that they know better to begin with. And I know that's just an example, but
that's what it comes down to at the end of the day, right? I mean, I think what we need to be teaching young people is your feelings are always valid.
Yeah.
That is a true statement. How you feel about it is always valid. What you do with your feelings is where we have problems.
But they also have to know in the world, in the house, we can acknowledge their feelings and care about their feelings.
Yes.
But in class, they need to just follow the rules and know that there are limits. So that's why there's a combination of, I understand that you're upset or you were having fun with the ball, but it's gone. Right? So you can be stern, but let them know that, I care about how you feel, but it's not more important than the rule.
That's right. Good conversation.
I need you to come over.
I know. To be continued.
We'll have some coffee.
There you go.
Yes.
All right, thank you both.
Thank
All right,
you,
up next,
lady.
we are trying out some viral products that we've seen on TikTok to find out if they're worth the hype.
Hey.
Right after this. Okay, Nia, we've made it almost to the end. Are we ready to have a little fun?
This is stress.
Woo! Okay.
Live TV.
We're going to test out. She thinks that this is harder than being on TV or being an actress. I'm like, oh, no.
It definitely is.
We're going to check out some new products that we've been seeing on social media. So we have enlisted the help of 3 of our staffers for our series,
TikTok made us try it.
Okay, Angela, first up. She struggles with opening a jar. Do you really?
It's true, though. I really do.
Really?
Yeah.
Just use some arm muscle power.
I have no strength.
Okay, fine.
Okay, so I guess you can try it, too. All
right.
But
I'm going to get this on my jacket.
Really? Oh, yeah, okay, I'll do it. Yeah, you know what?
Take
This is too cute.
You said this is too cute.
Yeah, you don't mess it up.
Take the can opener.
Okay.
And then I guess you put it around the lid, and then...
How do you get the grip? Or you have to move it up?
Yeah, you...
Oh, okay,
yeah,
I got it. All right, here we go.
I was about to say we need to go on.
Oh,
and then you go like this, and then you turn it.
Oh.
Okay. Well, no, she's been practicing.
I've been practicing all
Yeah, exactly.
morning.
The real thing is on TikTok, they're like,
You'll get it.
She's just using good old-fashioned arm strength.
We need it.
Now, wait, let's see if she can do this
need it.
one. Okay, so
We
she
need
just
it.
tried it. Didn't work. All right, go ahead, Angela.
Again?
Show them what you're working with.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
All right, so go like this. So like, you hear that pop?
Whoa. Oh, maybe I need
Yeah.
Okay, thumbs up, thumbs up.
Okay, thumbs up to you. Sean.
Okay, hello. So I
Okay.
was just in LA. Everyone on TikTok is talking about these confections that look like realistic fruits but have different mousses and jellies inside. Sometimes not even what is on the outside, like that banana is all chocolate on the middle. So people, you can use a fork or a knife, but people like to pick it up and just crack it in their mouth.
Oh. Ooh, can you bite ice cream?
It's not cold.
Oh.
Look
What
inside.
is that?
It's all mango mousse. Yeah, you can cut it.
Oh.
So it cracks. It's delicious inside.
Where do you
So
get
you
these?
buy these on TikTok?
Yeah, now these are in Times Square. They're in LA. They're in a lot of different
great.
pastry
I say
shops around
yes
the
to that.
country. Yeah, right. They're good.
That one's
Not too sweet though.
You don't
At least
like that
not
one? This one is yummy.
This one's good too.
Sean, I like it. She doesn't.
It's an interesting
But I like you, Sean.
Yeah. All right, Dana, bring us home.
Hi, okay, so I'm a DIY nail girly. I've been to a salon 3 times in my near 30 years of life.
Okay.
This is a nail stamper.
Oh, you don't do your nails?
Yes, I do.
Oh,
I
you
it
do
myself.
yours.
I prep the paint already.
I
You
like
stick
that.
them here, press down on the heart, and it leaves you with the little floral design.
It's so cute.
Do I need to be 7?
It does feel a little Barbie.
It does and then the paint,
And I
this
need
is
to get my
kind of
nails done
paint,
anyway.
not nail polish. It won't work on actual nail polish.
Oh, won't?
What is this?
Oh, well, so how does it
It's
work?
the paint. It's like paint,
it's a
not
cartridge.
polish.
Gotcha.
Oh.
And you just pump it onto your hand.
So it has to be your dry nail. It can't be polished.
It has to be this
Oh,
specific.
this is cute. Like
Okay,
you
that's
can,
cute.
like,
I would
do
say
that.
like for
And
a
I did
little gift idea.
Yeah, I did a little French.
So we're
tip
gonna give you
on
7 points out of 10 for a cute
My
gift.
finger's stuck
I'll
in
take
here.
it.
Well, we don't want that to happen either.
Oh, okay.
And let's not break Nia's finger. No, let's
I
not
need
do
my
that.
finger.
Thank you, Dana. Thank you, all of you
Dana.
guys.
Thank you, guys.
All right, we'll be right back after this. Can we give it up for Nia Long? So good. Did you have fun?
I did. You're the best.
By the way, Nia's new movie, Michael, comes out April 24th. Tomorrow, our guest co-host is actor and singer Darren Criss.
Plus, actress Linda Cardellini stops by.
Nice. We'll see you Thursday. Okay.
Bye,
Come on,
guys.
friend. Let's go.
We're going to hang out.
You guys, thanks for watching.
I know. Come join us for all the fun every weekday on NBC.
Yeah, and don't forget to take us along when you're on the go.
Follow the Today with Jenna and Sheinelle podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.